You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I figured that I would do a vlog today, and I just was cleaning up the kitchen. My aunt is gonna come over in a little while. She hasn't seen our new place yet, so she's gonna come check it out. So I was just about to do my makeup, so I figured I would talk to you guys while I got ready. Sorry, I'm like being super awkward. This is the first time I'm filming in the bathroom. You guys are up on like a little shelf right now. I just got these new like knockoff beauty blenders. I've been using the Real Techniques ones, and I really like the Real Techniques because there's a flat edge, but I don't know, I forget who posted about these on Instagram, and I needed a new one, so I figured I would try it out. They definitely like feel like they're good quality. Like, I've never tried the Real Beauty Blender, the expensive one, but these feel like they would feel like that. They're from Amazon. I think you got like a 5 or a 6 pack for $8.99. But I just can't get used to not having a flat edge. So I think I'm gonna go to Ulta later and just get my Real Techniques ones, because I just really like those, and I've just gotten used to doing my makeup with that. And I feel like doing it with this sponge like is adding like way too much time, I don't know, to the whole process. So, but what I do, and when I went on a bachelorette party a couple weeks ago, one of the girls was like, "What are you doing to your like sponge?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm cleaning it." So I clean it every time before I use it. I clean it with my CeraVe. This is just my, it's not gonna focus because I'm in it. Focus. I don't know why I have such a hard time focusing with this camera. I feel like other people don't, just me. Okay, this is getting awkward. Whatever. It's the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. So I just do a full pump of that on the sponge, and then I run it under hot water and rinse it. And you have to get it damp anyway to make it work. And then I do that before I use it and after I use it, and I feel like that's what helps just keep it clean and sanitary. Unfortunately, I have 2 pimples right now, one here and one here, and this one just like, I don't know if this is like a bug bite, because it kind of like is itchy. But yeah, my skin was looking really good for a while, and as soon as I like acknowledged, like in my head I was like, oh wow, my skin is like looking pretty good. Whenever I do that, like literally the next day, I get a breakout. So almost 30 years old and still breaking out. It just seems like a sick joke at this point, but at least we can cover it up. So I just got off the phone. Me and my maid of honor are going to start planning my bachelorette party, so I'm very excited. I think so. The 2 places that I was thinking of doing it, it was down to either Martha's Vineyard or Charleston, and I think we're gonna end up doing Charleston just because it has like a little bit of everything that I'm looking for. I'm looking for just like kind of a relaxing beach weekend, maybe get a massage, hang out by the pool, go to the beach, and then at night like go out to dinner. And then I don't want to get like too crazy, but like of course I like want to go out and like have a couple drinks, and you can obviously do that. I'm sure you could do that in both places. I've never been to Martha's Vineyard, but Martha's Vineyard is just a little bit more challenging to get to, and the majority of my girls are coming from Florida, or from down south at least, so it would just kind of be harder to get to. So I do want to go to Martha's Vineyard at some point. If any of you guys have ever been there, let me know what your thoughts were. Maybe Steven and I could go on like a little trip at some point. But yeah, I think we're gonna go to Charleston. We've been looking up some Airbnbs. There's this hotel, it's called like the Beach Marina or something. I'll insert a picture here if I remember, but it looks so pretty. It looks beautiful. So we're gonna look into that and see if that's an option. I think we're gonna go sometime in the early fall, like September, October time frame. Don't have a specific date lined up yet, but yeah, I'm really excited. I can't believe, like, I just can't believe, like, I'm at that, like, phase in life where I'm planning this stuff. It's just so exciting. Like, I've dreamt of this kind of, not like my bachelorette party, I haven't dreamt of that, like, my whole life, but, like, just, like, this whole season of life, I just feel so happy and, like, I don't know, like, everything's coming together, you know what I mean? Like, you go through different phases in life where you just, like, question, like, what the heck? Like, why isn't anything working out? Why am I not, like, where I want to be? And, like, finally, I just feel so happy. And if you're at one of those stages in life where you're not there yet and you're just kind of, like, waiting for the next thing, please just be patient and trust that it will happen, and things will turn around, and just, if you do believe in God, just trust that he has a plan and trust that it's all in his timing. So yeah, see what I mean about this sponge? I feel like it's taking me like 4 hours to, like, blend in my foundation, whereas I feel like with the Real Techniques one, probably just because I'm used to using that one a little bit more, I just feel like I can do my foundation in like 5 seconds with that one, whereas with this one I just feel like it's taking me forever. Also, if you're curious what foundation I use, I've been using this for like literally 10 years. It's the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Oil-Free Makeup. It has salicylic acid in here, which really, when you think about it, is not a logical ingredient for a foundation, because salicylic acid, like, it takes off the top, not takes off the top layer of your skin, but it helps, it's a chemical exfoliant. I believe that's the correct terminology. So for a foundation to stay on your face, I feel like putting salicylic acid in it really isn't logical, because you want your foundation to stay on. So I don't know. Anyway, my skin is just so sensitive, and it's very difficult to find makeup that doesn't have fragrance in it. And this does not have fragrance, which is why I use it. I don't think the salicylic acid helped my skin. Like, I don't think it, like, is truly an acne. I mean, I suppose it is an acne treatment, but I don't know. I don't feel like it helps my acne, but I also don't think that it hurts my acne, if that makes sense. So that is why I use it, and I'm scared to try anything else. But, so yeah, now I finished up my foundation. So now I just put another pump of my CeraVe on my sponge, and now I'm rinsing it off, getting all the makeup out that way, and then I just try to keep it as clean as possible. But so yeah, back to the bachelorette party. I'm really excited. All my bridesmaids, so I have 4 bridesmaids, one of them being my sister-in-law, so I don't think she'll be able to come because she's going to be having a baby, which is so exciting. I'm going to be an aunt. I can't wait. And then my other girls hopefully will be able to all come, and then I'm going to invite a couple of girls who aren't bridesmaids but just good friends that I've made while living here in Florida. So they're all going to be invited. So very, like, in the preliminary stages of planning, but nonetheless, I'm so excited and I can't wait. So yeah, one of the blogs that I follow, and obviously you guys know her, because I feel like if you don't follow her, you're like living under a rock, but you know Caitlin Covington, I forget what her new married last name is, but Southern Curls and Pearls. I just love everything about her. I love her style. I think she's so beautiful. She and her wedding was just absolutely like a fairy tale. But she did her bachelorette party in Charleston. So I've been looking, oh my gosh. Do you guys see what I just did there? Just messed that up because I'm like not paying attention. She did her bachelorette party in Charleston. So I've been looking at her blog for some inspiration and for some ideas. They rented out a like vacation house. So yeah, just trying to look into see like what the best options are. Like I like the idea of both. Like I like the idea of an Airbnb. I went to a bachelorette party where, I'm gonna turn you guys this way. I went to a bachelorette party before where we stayed at Airbnb, and it was nice because everybody was all together and there was a kitchen, so you could like make some of your meals there, which is great. But then this hotel is just like, it's so beautiful. I love the pool. It's right on the water. It seems to be very centrally located. Unfortunately, we all couldn't stay in the same room, but we could probably get 2 rooms, and I don't know if they do conjoining rooms, but even if we could just get like 2 rooms right next to each other, I think that would be fine. So yeah, I don't know. We will just have to see, I guess. We want to make sure that it's affordable for everyone. I know that being in a wedding is so expensive, and it's you know, it's a lot, so I just want to be sensitive of that, and make sure that, you know, there's obviously like no pressure for everyone to go if they can't go or whatever, but if they do want to go, I just want to make sure that it's not like this huge burden. So we will see. And we're going, the thing about going in September, October is it's right after like peak season, which I think is good, so hopefully the prices won't be as much, and hopefully it won't be as like so hot, because the South, as you guys know, it's like unbearable in the summertime. And yeah, hopefully there's not a hurricane. So we'll see. Anyway, so now I'm just going in with my L'Oreal mascara. This is part of the Voluminous line, but it's not just the regular, it's the one that comes in like the big black tube. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's in color 680, which I think is just like blackest black. But I like it because the bristles on this one is kind of like the Better Than Sex mascara. It's very fluffy and thick, so if you like that kind of brush, then I highly recommend this mascara. And obviously it's a lot cheaper. Hang on, I need to just do this really quick before I talk to you. Hang on one second, I'm gonna do my mascara and then I'll be right back. I can't talk and do both. Okay, so now my makeup is done. Let me give you a little closer look. That is what it looks like. I'm just in the sunlight. I didn't really go overboard. I could get some concealer up here on my problem areas, but I just kind of want to let it breathe and not overdo it. I'm not really doing much today, so if it shows through a little bit, I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm back. I just went and got one of my sparkling waters. This would be like my dream sponsorship, Polar Seltzer. I love this stuff. I need one of these like once a day. Oh, it's just so good. But I just looked at my last clip and it was like 18 minutes long, so I think I am gonna actually end the chit chat get ready with me right here. Let me know if you guys like this kind of video, if you want me to continue. Maybe this is a forum that I could use to update you all on the wedding planning and just let you know how it's going. I will just tell you real quick a couple of other updates with the wedding. So far what we have firmed up is the venue, the date. I bought my dress. I love it. It's beautiful. I can't wait to wear it. And then we hired a a month of coordinator. She is such a sweetheart. So I feel like with our venue, you bring all of your vendors. So I think in that aspect, if you can get, if it's in your budget to be able to get a coordinator, I definitely recommend it. I mean, obviously I haven't got married yet, so I guess I could give you a better assessment after the fact, but just knowing like all the moving parts of bringing in all your vendors, I really just felt like, for me personally, I wanted to prioritize, like, I just want to make sure that like on that day of, that I'm not stressed out with like getting everybody where they need to go and making sure that everything happens the way it's supposed to. And getting a day of really It wasn't as much as I thought it would be, actually. Make sure you interview people, shop around a little bit. The girl that we ended up hiring, she does event coordination for a local church. So she has, and then she, prior to owning her own little business, she did it for a wedding venue. And there were other people that I interviewed that, like, I don't know, just find the person that you like. So I interviewed somebody else who was very nice as well, but I just didn't get the same vibe that I got from this other girl, and she just definitely does this because she loves it, and I don't know. Anyway, I found her through Wedding Wire. Make sure you look at reviews, things like that. So yeah, we did the wedding coordinator. We've interviewed a DJ, but we haven't signed a contract yet. We really like the owner of that company, of that DJ, but he unfortunately is already booked, like him personally. So we just have to figure out like what person on his team we would be interested in. So we really need to, it would make me feel better if we got that all firmed up. And then catering. So this is probably the thing that's like stressing me out. One of the things that's stressing me out the most. So there is a caterer that is a preferred caterer at our venue. At our venue, you can use anybody you want, but they do give you a list of like, you know, people that have worked at the venue before and they've had good experiences with. And like this place has such great reviews. Like if you go on Wedding Wire or wherever, like they have wonderful reviews. However, when you talk to them, they just seem, it's like they know they're good, and like there's a little bit of an arrogance about it. And if they're good, like they're good, and I think that's wonderful, but they don't let you do a tasting until you're under contract. And like even though there's so many great reviews and I know that it would be fine, I think just out of principle, I don't like that you can't do a tasting before you commit to spending, you know, several $1,000s on their food. And I'm fine with paying for a tasting, but I think it's just, and the reason that they can't is because they are so popular that like they're booking so many events and so many weddings, they just really said that they don't have time to do tastings. So I don't know what we're gonna do there. There was another place that I was excited about, but unfortunately they're booked the day of our wedding. We're getting married in December, by the way, December of 2019. So yeah, I don't know what we're doing there. The other thing we did confirm that we're going to do, we figured out the church that we're gonna get married in for the ceremony, so that feels good. That was one thing that I really wanted to get ironed out. We still have to talk with the pastor about all the details, but we've confirmed that that it's available and that they will do it, so that's great, because that's honestly like the most important part of the day. So yeah, we still have to figure out florals. I do want to do like a greenery type look with pops of burgundy and blush and like ivory white. I just think that would be so pretty for December. I do have a Pinterest board. I'll link my Pinterest page down below if you want if you want to like see what I'm thinking. But it's the board called Our Big Day. Is the one that's like more focused. There's another one called Wedding Goals, and that's the board that I've been linking wedding stuff since I'm like 15 or whenever Pinterest came out. And like my style has changed a lot over the years, so some of the things on there just aren't relevant. All the things I think are beautiful, but like I actually never thought I'd be getting married in the winter. I always thought I would be like a spring or summer bride, but now that I live in Florida and just the timing of when we got engaged and everything, I'm really excited to be a winter bride, so it's exciting. So yeah, we still have a ton of stuff to figure out, so I did want to keep you guys updated on all of those things. So I know that this vlog is like 5 years long, but yeah, let me know if you want me to keep you updated on the wedding planning process. It was kind of nice talking to you while I was getting ready because I feel like I'm knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. So anyway, here's how the curling iron curls. I know that you're supposed to like hold it upwards and whatever. I just like can't do that, so I do it this way. And then it looks kind of curly Q right now, but you let it fall and then it looks like those natural waves. So I do like it. Anyway. Alright guys, well I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this super long vlog on wedding update. Get ready with me. I will see you all in my next video. Take care and have a good day. Bye.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.